Hello again. It is Zentia back with You Glow Goddess. My camera is giving me like all the problems today. I'm so sorry. So we're coming back with the second part of the reading here. If you missed out on the first half, go back and take a look. This is our strength reading for divine feminines, wild women, and the awakened woman. So because my camera was giving me so much trouble, I have already pulled the cards. So let's go over them one more time again, shall we? So the first card we have here is I am trustful in my relationships. And this card to me talks about trusting in the self, and that goes into the rest of your relationships. If you take a look here, you have her and you have that woman. Now, for me, I'm brown skinned, but a lot of my emojis are blue. So this denotes like looking at that self, that's your highest self out there, and communicating with it, trusting it. So when you enter into situations, when you enter into relationships, you understand that you are where you're supposed to be. You understand how to use your discernment because you have trust in yourself and trust in spirit. Ha ha. Confirmation from spirit. The next card I got from the Sacred Geometry deck, that was the Heart and Feather deck, by the way, is the lesson. This here is the Flower of Life. This is about creating your reality. And again, we have those colors orange, yellow, and purple, or purple and gold, with, if you will, which are high spiritual colors. Um, Here in this card, this is about, see, it's in a circle and she's holding it. So as the cycles and seasons change, you are supported by spirit. You are lifted up by ancestors to create the life that you want. Orange is your sacral chakra. That's about the things that make you feel happy in life, things that bring you pleasure and joy. And yellow is about your willpower to get those things done, the confidence you have. And purple, of course, again, is spirit. Having that support from spirit, communicating with them, letting them help you, letting them support your dreams. The next card we have is dun, 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 Goddess of the Sacred Path. That's super awesome. So if you are this type of woman, of course you're on a sacred path. Sacred path, spiral of creation there, going all the way up to your dreams. See how her third eye is illuminated there, letting spirit in. In her hair, you see yellow. Again, that's your solar plexus, your sunlight, your confidence, your power, along with purple and blues. And you have, she's light blue, which is communication. So that's just letting spirit communicate with you and letting your logic go. You don't need to understand the why every time, all the time, for every single situation. Just trust your intuition this time. Let spirit help you trust your intuition. If you feel like you can't do it on your own, ask for that clarity, ask for guidance. Also, sidebar, like, share, and subscribe to this channel and share this video with other femmes you think may need the message. So the next card we got was from the Mermaid deck, and that is Freedom. Again, we have these colors yellow, orange, and red. Her tail is red, which says to me this is about earthly pleasures, indulging not in excess, but just indulging in some things, again, that bring you pleasure, that make you happy. You have spirit coming out of the sky with the yellow again and the orange all in the sky as well. And again, remember, you have spirit upholding you with those very same colors to create. So this is about creating your freedom, creating your pleasures, creating your joy, living and walking with a stride of joy to what you're doing, being independent, not being in codependency. And I know that on our paths, you can end up running into these situations. Well, anyone can. But this is a time where you're leaving codependency behind. You're stepping into a really healthy space of independence and determination in what you're doing, your passion, your drive. Like, hey, it's my time to be free. And here I am, everyone, right? So the next card is Yamaya. Been getting this card like crazy. So, like repeatedly. This card here is about the grandmother, spirit of the ocean, about the healing that comes out of the ocean and the subconscious mind. You have Yamaya here, and see how she's in a spiral, and you have the little baby here. That baby is what you're trying to create, not the baby itself, but a project, an energy that you want to bring forth. Or maybe some of you are trying to have a baby, and in trying to have a baby, this is a good card for you because I'm getting that for someone. You have mother energy in the other realm, on the other side, a grandmother energy that is trying to help you and guide you towards having this baby. And your grandmother is that energy is currently holding and caring for this baby on the other side, but it is an accessible baby to you. Call on your ancestors, your angels to come and bless you and help you find the strength you need to take the steps to have a baby, have your baby. For those who are not trying to have a baby, this card represents what you want to create. This could be a new project that you're working on for work, or just a passion project, new connections you want to make in the business world, or just a new part of yourself you want to unveil. If you need the strength, you have mother energy here for you. Pray and ask for that energy to step forth so that you can birth your ideas into this world and then care for them. This also tells me that when those ideas come into fruition, you need to make sure you nurture them. Look at how much passion is in her eyes towards that baby. That's the passion that you should have towards the determination, if you will, towards your projects, towards the things that you're trying to manifest into your life. Okay, so the angel card, we got getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I had to pull an angel card and get some Venus energy in here. Of course I did, guys. So this card, look at her face and look at his. He looks super nervous and she's like, oh my God. So in this card, I feel that they're asking you to be vulnerable. Like she's almost like, what? In getting to know each other, it causes for you both to put yourselves out there, not just the other person, but you also. And as the other person reveals themselves to you, accept that. That's a big part of who we are. Everyone is exactly who they're supposed to be for their journey. When they're growing, and when we're growing and we're changing, that's where we're supposed to be too. When we're not, that's where we're supposed to be. But here in this card, this says that for this other person, whether this is a love card, so this will be a romantic interest. As you guys really be honest with yourselves about your feelings to each other, you will have a deeper bond. Now, bond is an important word because that's not just a on the surface relationship. That means there's something deeper and spiritual there. And it says your bond deepens. So this person that you're getting to know, you already have some kind of a bond with, but this is telling you open up and accept at the same time, give and receive. And as you do that, that bond will deepen. So in your love life, you'll be getting to know someone, and that's always awesome. If you are already in a relationship, this is about deepening the bond you already have within your relationship. We change and we grow consistently. Nothing ever stays the same. We are in a life of consistent change. Even if everything looks the same, down to the littlest molecule, energy is always moving, which means things are always changing. So even in a relationship, sit down and get to know your partner more. There's new things about them that every day you may not notice. I look at other people as a treasure chest. No one ever stays the same. And if they let you in, then you both can unlock treasures inside of each other every day, all the time. It's an awesome process, but you have to be, you have to be open to that type of thing. And with the type of women we are, we're open to that. So open up, ladies, okay? Get to know this person and let your bond deepen. You are always where you're supposed to be. So let's get to these forgiveness cards here. So I tried to pull one card and it gave me two masculine cards and one feminine. So this will be forgiveness in the self, but this will be to balance out your masculine energy inside of yourself and your feminine energy inside of yourself. This is an inside journey here that you are taking to your strength. So these forgiveness cards will help unlock some of your lion heart. So let's see what we've got. I forgive myself for judging inaction as procrastination. I choose to believe that I am aligned with divine timing, and I trust myself to be moved to take inspired action in the exact moment that supports the best possible outcome. That's so pretty. So again, in the card that says, I am trustful in my relationships. Sometimes you need to trust yourself to know that you need a break. And with all of the things that we go through, especially as a divine femme, we definitely are busybodies. Not in a bad way, we're eager to heal, we're eager to experience, we're curious, and in all that we can be hard on ourselves and feel like, God, I didn't get that done today, or I didn't get that done this week, and that sucks. But we're getting done exactly what we need to. When you are in alignment, what you did for that day was exactly what you were supposed to do. You did not need to do more. That's a lie that you're telling yourself. If you were meant to do more, you would have. So this is saying, when you're trustful, as I was saying with this card, trusting yourself and trusting in the divine. When you're trusting in divine timing, your guides and angels are allowed in. Your ancestors are allowed in to give you the signs, give you the synchronicities, to show you when you should be moving in one direction or when you shouldn't be. And that is in all forms of your life, whether it's your job, whether it's your family, whether it's your friends, your romantic relationships. You may feel a need to go, 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 but at the beginning, in the first reading, you'll see that silence, that stillness that we're supposed to take on. So don't take it as procrastination and turn that time of rest into something negative and beat yourself up. So the next card is another card for the masculine energy here inside yourself. I forgive myself for pressuring myself to be a rigid version of myself that is unnatural to me. I choose to believe that I'm a multi-dimensional being that cannot ever be fully defined, as I am reconfiguring and expanding in every moment. That's really beautiful. As I was saying, that things are consistently moving and always changing. This card backs that up. Thank you, Spirit. You are, in my eyes, a multi-dimensional being, and in that sense, for whatever you believe, I believe that we're all connected in one way or the next, no matter what you believe in. I believe we all have a connection to each other. And in that connection, no one can define you, because there's no other person here on the planet that's made up of everything that you are. You are special and unique. I don't care what anybody tells you. There is something in you that other people don't have. There's something in you that this world needs, and that is why you're here. And I can help you figure that out, or your guides will help you figure that out, or some of these other beautiful readers here will also help you figure that out. But it is something else that stands out to me here is pressuring myself to be a rigid version of myself that is unnatural to me. Now, this is your masculine energy. So I'm going to go with, for me, I grew up in a family of strong women. So my example, I did take on some masculine energy, being in the form of, I need to be this strong, independent woman. I don't need a man. Versus, I am this strong, I am exactly who I'm meant to be. And I don't have to force myself to say things like, I don't need a man. Why wouldn't I want a man? Why wouldn't I want a relationship? That's nuts. I want a relationship. We all want relationships, whether it's with a man, whether it's with a woman. I don't need, yes, we do. We need each other. That's what we are here for, partnership, to connect with each other. So women, we can, or will be like, I don't care, knowing we damn well care. We'll be like, I don't want to talk to you ever again. That's not true. Sometimes it is true, though. Sometimes it is. But when it's not, that's you pushing out that masculine energy to protect your heart. But when you trust yourself, you don't have to do that. You put forth exactly how you feel, and that's it. You don't need to cover it up. You don't need to up the energy, so the masculine energy so high out of balance that you're just cold, meaning you're not accepting love, you're not being unconditionally loving, you're not giving and receiving, you're not in alignment, you're not letting love flow in and out of you. You remember earlier I said whatever you send out has to come back. So in this sense, it's unnatural for you to be that way. It's unbalanced. Just like well, no, we're talking about this masculine energy. So yeah, when you feel yourself getting that way, know that you need to tap back in to your love, to your light, so that you can rebalance yourself and sit inside of your feminine and so that your masculine energy inside can complement your feminine strength. It's not supposed to overcome it and cover it up with a mask of rigidness. We're not meant to be rigid. And whether you're male or female, if you have wild woman energy, if you're divine feminine energy, then you are supposed to be nurturing. That is a gift. It's not a curse to be womanly. If if that's who you are. Just like it's not a curse to be masculine if that's who you are. This is about finding a strength to be who you are and loving it unapologetically. So for the feminine energy, right? I forgive myself for doubting my intuition, only to find myself in a place I do not want to be. Ooh, that's a deep one. I choose to believe that when I strengthen my inner knowing, I place myself on the effortless path that is meant for me. I find that really pretty because we got this card, the goddess of the sacred path. This goddess is leading you along your sacred path. One of the energies for today, remember, is goddess mode. So in goddess mode on the sacred path, this here talks about not trusting yourself. First card, I trust in my relationships. First relationship is with the self, with spirit, your highest self. So please forgive yourself for, not following your intuition. On a small scale, it's getting over on the highway so you can go faster, but that line in traffic ends up not moving. You're like, I should have stayed over there. Or on a bigger scale, you got a gut feeling you shouldn't have gone on a date and you went and it went as bad as you thought. Not on some, I was nervous about the date, but like you had a really bad feeling about it and you just went for it. It's okay to trust yourself. Even as an intuitive, I still need confirmation from spirit at times. I still doubt myself at times, and I do kick myself in the butt for it. So spirit today is asking us not to do that. That's how we take away from our strength, and we want to add to it. So this says, when I strengthen my inner knowing, right? I place myself on an effortless path to what is meant for me the most. So this is saying when you jump into alignment, when you have that trust, when you open up your heart, when you get free, when you're grateful for that freedom, that independence you have, and you stay on your sacred path, it's effortless. And that knowing will have you where you're meant to be. And it may not always feel like you're in the right spot. You may feel like, I don't know about this. But spirit has got you. Look at how she's looking. Look at how the angel is holding up this creation, holding up this cycle here. So fearlessly go into your passions now, ladies. Call on mother energy. Call on your energy, your highest self. Believe in yourself. This is about strength. So the last card I'm going to pull is one for business. For any ladies who are out here right now starting businesses, let's get a card for you. Or already who already have a business. All right, so we got Saha Hadid. I hope I pronounced her name correctly. If I didn't, no disrespect. Here's the card here. So this says, sign your name on the dotted line. I'm sorry, sign your name on the dotted curve. The second piece of advice is the numbers must add up to artwork. And the third one is move upward and the world will catch up. So this to me, I think this is really cool. Where's that card that I just had? Okay. So where are you, card? Oh, it's under here. Okay. Right. So this spiral path here, see how there's a curve here also? And she's saying sign your name on the dotted curve, right? So that also reminds me of fractals, creation, something being broke apart and then coming together. Numbers must add up to artwork. So if you are doing something in the arts, make sure that your heart is in it. Make sure that your heart is in it and you're not just doing it for the numbers. I always say when you're doing your work, at the moment that you're like, I got to get this done, it's work. This isn't doing something that you love. If you feel that way, take a break and come back. But this is saying that your money should add up to that passion of yours. Your passion should still be very present, even though you're making money. This is saying move forward and the world will catch up. To me, that says that you have ideas that are new, that are fresh, And the first reading, we saw the card of taking risks. So I know it can be fearful to be the first one to go out there and do something. You're not sure how the world is going to, receive your energy or receive your projects. So it can be a bit scary, but this is saying that that is your strength. Remember, this is a reading about how you can pull out, go savage on your desires, on your passions, and be strong. So to be strong, this is saying move forward with those passions, move forward with those ideas. Remember, this card was about birthing a brand new idea into the world, something brand new, and nurturing it. So bring it in, and then the world will catch up to you. You never know what you have, how you never know how it will change other lives. Think of all the things that are here now. Look at Instagram or YouTube. We didn't have this when, we didn't always have YouTube, a chance for us to come on here and connect. But someone had that in their mind, and even though it wasn't done, it worked. You don't know what will work and what will not. But you will know one thing: if you don't try, that it won't work, because you didn't put any effort for it. You didn't let it be born, and you didn't nurture it. So stay true to whatever your art is, and let it sing loud. Let it sing loud. We had that rebel card. Let that rebellious energy out. And it's funny, we had the rebel and the freedom, independence, determination. Stay determined during this process. Yes, it could look like, well, I'm planting all these seeds, I'm doing all this work. Where's the harvest? Be patient, trust in yourself, trust in spirit, so that your energy doesn't get caught up in the who, what, when, where, and whys, and you stay in alignment and things just flow to you when they are supposed to. Again, trusting in divine timing. This card, trusting in divine timing, that you will end up exactly. Sorry, I was looking for that card. I wanted to quote that directly. When I strengthen my inner knowing, I place myself on an effortless path to what's most meant for me. And what's meant for you, no one can take away nor weaken. So stand in that. If you don't put it out, the world will never get it. It could be something, and I always say this too: whatever ideas you have, those ideas came to you through the other side. Someone, even if it's your higher self, believes that you can get this done. You have the talents necessary to make this idea come to life. So they gave it to you. Use that superpower that's inside of you, ladies and gents, whoever my divine femmes and wild women and awoken women are today. I am again going to do some gratitude and just say thank you for anyone who has showed up here to my channel. I am new. I've been doing this for a long time now, but I'm just beginning to put it up here on YouTube, and I love this job. I'm really passionate about it, and I am looking forward to helping as many ladies and gentlemen and twins as I can. I am on a mission of love, and I'm not going to give up. No matter what they're throwing at me, Zentia will be here to guide you along this wild path of love. And oh, this card speaks. RuPaul came out. Tailor conventions to suit you. Speak volumes. A showstopper never stops showing up. So this card to me says don't stop showing up. Again, your artwork being present, or your truth being present in your work. Don't lose the truth of why you're doing what you're doing. Don't stop showing up for yourself. When you show up for yourself, you can show up for everyone else. That's the first stop. You see how he is? Look at his face when he's not him, but look at his face when he is him. In the color gold, yellow, sacral chakra again. Confident, ready, stunning, true self. Let it out. And that will speak volumes for you, and it will stop the show. All right, ladies. One more card. Sorry, I keep saying like one more card. I swear to goodness this is the last one, and then we're out of here. All right. I can't help it. This is a great strong for strength. Sia Bulletproof. Yes. Take a listen. So the universe today says, dun, 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 dun. In every moment, the universe is conspiring to bring me toward right-minded thinking in the energy of love. This is wonderful. Remember, I was telling you earlier that, and I'm not sure, it might have gotten cut out. When people are doing things that are wrong to you, taking the right-handed path every time, is a really good place to be. Hurt people. So when someone's trying to hurt you, please try to recognize that as them being hurt and not being able to handle the hurt that is inside of them. You are very light. You shine brightly. So in your light, others may turn to you to defer their pain because they see you're strong. They see that your light is more available. It isn't brighter. They have light inside of them, most certainly, but they can't access theirs as easily. So as they try to pour their pain out onto you, try to alchemize that into, this person must be really hurting. The bigger the offense, the more the hurt. And I know that you're going to be like, you're crazy when I say this. Send that person love and light every freaking time. Even when it is the hardest thing for you to do, send them love and light and leave it, because it is not yours. Don't take it with you. You have your whole own journey to focus on. If you go around picking up everything that everyone does to you, you'll drag yourself down into that low vibration. And if you think about the things that people do, if it's got you that upset, then you most certainly don't want to drag your energy down there now, do you? You want to vibrate up. If it's that big of a problem, vibrate away from them, meaning do the right thing so much that the universe has no choice but to sever this person's access to you. That is an option. Vibrate high all the way away. Like how they say with success, when haters are talking nonsense, you just win until you can't hear them anymore. You know? They'll eventually find their paths and something else to do. You know, you can't be concerned with stuff like that. And when you're there, you'll find that energy of unconditional love for the self, and it'll be a little bit easier or a lot easier for you to pour that love back onto people who need it the most. And I know it's hard when the people you love hurt you, or even when strangers do, depending on the type of person you are. But because you're here, I can sense the type of person you are. So I know that's a challenge, but we all have access to the energy of love. I don't care how cold-hearted somebody is. The love is deep down inside of there, even if they're hiding it and fighting it with all their might. We're all here with love, and we're all here to connect. Now, with that being said, there are some people whose energies are, darker, and they attend to those darker energies. They grow them, letting other energies kind of influence what they're doing. But again, that goes back to the hurt. So your job, again, is to send that person love and light and stay on your sacred path. Call the goddess in. Call your light family and your angels, your ancestors, whoever your most high is, and realign yourself with your sacred path and send that person love and light and go on your way. Live in the energy of love. Love, because it's beautiful and it's ours. And this is the most powerful energy we have here on the planet. So you might want to use yours. Don't let it go to waste, right? All right, ladies. Thank you for for coming to see me today. This month, I promise, be launching my podcast, Goddess Life. I will also be opening up my Patreon for extended readings. Like, these readings aren't long as hell already, but extended readings and access to the Nice, Naughty, and Beyond exclusive invite-only intimacy store. And I will be going over the second sex drive and some of the laws of the universe. So by the end of the month, you will be more informed and have more self-love and clarity. You'll see me here a bit more often. I'm super grateful that you came. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And the information for my website, which is breakfreewithz.guru. Or you can email me at youglowgoddess@gmail.com if you want a private reading. I do readings over the phone. I do readings on Zoom, or I can do a reading for you and send you the information. Also, astrology charts, not astrology charts, your numerology reports, and spiritual life coaching. If you need any of those things, I'll be here. So love, peace, and pineapples, guys. I will see you next time. Bye.